VA claims for degenerative disc disease. This is a great secondary. Lots of you guys suffer from DDD, degenerative disc disease. I have it. We all have it. This is another one of those things that, we all end up getting. So basically, we're hard on our bodies in the military. And, DDD means that the discs in your neck and your spine, basically fail. So it could be anywhere in your cervical, your thoracic, or your lumbar spine. Any one of your discs. C1 down to L5S1. And the discs just fail, right? So you start getting some bone-on-bone action. This causes herniated discs, bone spurs, pinched nerves, stuff like that. Currently, I have a 10 millimeter herniated disc at L5S1 joint, and I'm not getting surgery on that. So I know well what that's like. And then I also had surgery on my neck I had an anterior discectomy, C3-4, C4-5 fused together. And that didn't do anything either. I still have the same pain. So pain in the neck, pain in the back. So if you have this, you're probably going to have some degenerative disc disease mixed in with it. It does not improve with age. A veteran's degenerative disc disease rating can be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then it jumps up to 100%. The VA ratings for degenerative disc disease depends on frequency, severity, and duration of your symptoms. This is an orthopedic condition. So the symptoms they're going to be taking into account painful motion, limitation of range of motion, and functional loss. So those are the things they're looking for. Degenerative disc disease is a great secondary claim and a secondary to a secondary. I was talking about that in the beginning. If you have a rating for one thing, and then you can service connect degenerative disc disease, then you can file another secondary claim for radiculopathy, the radiating pain. You can file a claim for radiculopathy secondary to degenerative disc disease. I also talked about radiculopathy in this other video, so I'll put a link in the description so you can go check that out. And I'll probably flash it on the screen right here somewhere. In order to win your VA claim for degenerative disc disease, diagnosis, nexus, symptoms. Common theme, right? How's the VA rate degenerative disc disease? First off, you're going to a C&P exam, and they're going to do the range of motion test. It's this little protractor thing. I've been looking all over for it. Clyde, did you go bury it? I don't know where it is. It's this little protractor thing, and the C&P examiner needs to be using that on you. He needs to take an actual measurement because measurements and degrees matter. And if that doctor just eyeballs you, I would challenge that as an inadequate C&P exam because no doctor or any human's eyes are calibrated to determine 29 degrees or 30 degrees. He's just eyeballing you. He's just kind of basically full of shit. He needs to use the goniometer. It's the protractor thingy. I'll flash it up on the screen here so you know what I'm talking about. That strategy, that's my boot camp. That's what I talk about. I preach it and I teach it. You need a doctor that can help you with a Nexus letter. Check out my med team. Here's an email address. Hit them up. Tell them you need a Nexus.